Hey y'all, I am back. I am back to talk about Nintendo. And Nintendo, I'm not going to be just talking about Nintendo, but I'm going to be talking about them and this lawsuit that they're trying to file against someone. And I want to talk about this. What is the lawsuit, you ask? Well, the lawsuit is basically it's basically about Nintendo suing someone for pirating games and all that. So I figured, you know what? Why not I talk about this and all that, and and say what I think about it and all that. And sorry if I'm a bit all over the place. I'm sounding kind of funny. It's probably because I'm on a new medication, so I might be messing with the way I'm thinking. So, yeah, I made a video earlier on Disney with Abigail Disney and all that, and well, I didn't upload it. I actually don't know if I'm going to upload it because I don't know. I'm kind of getting kind of sick of talking about the Disney company. You know, I feel like they're kind of just making the same mistakes, and I keep repeating myself and all. There's not really much to talk about. I can say the same thing about probably Nintendo's flaws too, but Nintendo still has a lot of good stuff coming to them too. So, yeah, but if you guys don't want to hear me talk about news-related stuff, you guys can always check out my reviews and other content. I make a little bit of everything. So if you guys don't want to see this, you guys can, you know, check out that stuff. I even do gameplay, too. I'm doing some games and all that, so there's that. But I don't think there's anything else I really need to say, so let's go ahead and get into this video. So, Nintendo is a very, very old company that has been around for such a long time. They've been around for a long time. They've actually been making quite a bit. They made quite a bit of consoles over the years. And, you know, they've done stuff before the consoles, but the consoles are what's giving them a lot of money. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of problems with people and their consoles. See, when Nintendo makes a new console, and it's starting to become like this with Xbox and PlayStation 2, where it seems like when they make a new console, they end up shutting down the shops and stuff on the older consoles. And that may not seem like a big deal because you can get games from, you know, the newer consoles. You know, you can get them on all that, but the problem is they play different on the newer consoles than they do on the old ones. And speaking, you know, which you can, like, if you were to get games on the 3DS or the you know, Wii. I don't know about the DSi, but I know the 3DS and the Wii. If you were to download games, they're different than the Nintendo Switch. So the Nintendo Switch is it's got a big library of games, but, you know, like, but the fact that you have to use the shop on it, like, I mean, I get they want you to buy the Switch, but the Switch was already very popular as it is, and I don't know, I'm just like, it just makes older fans mad, because I have a Switch too, but I sometimes like to go back and play, you know, the older games. And some of them don't run the same as they do on the older consoles, so you're not really getting the same experience. This is kind of the problem with, like, you know, with pirating. Nintendo doesn't like you pirating their games. They get pissed off at you about it. They get pissed off at you, and, you know, because they don't like you pirating the games and all that. But to be fair, though, I mean, I don't pirate the games, but I like to have them on the older consoles and all that because, you know, they control different, you know, like, for example, Mario 64 controls different. For me, it's actually better to play it on the Wii than it is to play playing it on the original console and the Switch version. The Switch version, I don't know about the original console. I haven't played it in a while, but I remember it feeling very wonky to play. But the Switch version I've actually played, and it's I don't know, it's good, but you can't really do any of the glitches and all that. So there's stuff like that, but the thing is though, where this is all coming from is Nintendo apparently is suing someone for this, for the Switch, because now with the older consoles, I can understand people pirating them, but the new console, yeah, that's a bit really risky and all that, but Nintendo is trying to sue this person. I don't remember how much it was, but a lot of money for apparently this guy went in there and bought a bunch of games, like of the same game. Like I don't know why this person bought the same game over and over again. Maybe he's just giving Nintendo the middle finger or something like that. You know, trying to give Nintendo the middle finger for shutting down the shops and all that, you know, with the older consoles. I don't really know. I just think it's weird you're buying the same game over and over again. But the thing is, though, with this, is that doesn't make you much of a better person. And yeah, I get you want to pirate the games, but you can still technically download them on the Switch, because the Switch is still going on. You can still continue doing that. The problem is, though, is that I said Nintendo gets all pissed off at people for doing this in general, not just the Switch, but in general. They don't want you, you know, modding your system. And I'm like, if you have such a problem with it, why do you guys shut down the shops? You know, I'm like, why not keep the damn shops open? Why shut them down? I guess maybe because it's harder to run multiple shops at once, but I'm sure they could figure out a way to do this without, you know, having to, I don't know, it's just freaking stupid. Like, I think they could easily, they can make a crap ton of money. I'm not gonna lie, they really could. I mean, if they were to do this, they could probably, you know, have, like, some of their older consoles have certain games, and they can make more money that way. That'd be actually a good way to make money. But these companies like Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo don't want to do that. They're trying to make people buy the new console. The problem is, though, is like there's only so many people that are gonna buy the new console, and again they have the. And again, they can make more money off of people if they were to go back. And I'm not saying it, that makes them sound greedy, but it would keep the shops open if they would, you know, and all that. But that's kind of why I freaking am gonna probably mod my system, because, you know, I'm like, I didn't get a chance to freaking buy all the games up because they never went on sale. They screwed me over. Yeah, Nintendo screwed me over on $20. Well, I lost $20 in general, but then the Nintendo Badge Arcade on the 3DS, I freaking lost so much money because they shut it down. Well, they didn't completely shut it down. You can still play Nintendo Badge Arcade, but it's impossible to get all the badges now. It's impossible. There's no way to get all the badges. They didn't figure out a way to do it. They kind of just like discontinued it pretty much and all, which is annoying because I spent hundreds of dollars on that freaking game only to be impossible to get all the damn badges. So yeah, I'm pretty pissed about that, but that's how they are. That's what Nintendo does, and that's why people are getting pissed off at them. I'm hoping maybe in the future they might reopen the shops back up. I'm really hoping they might do that because I think they need to open the shops back up. They need to open them back up because you know, people play these older consoles. And heck, even though the Wii U didn't sell very well, a lot of people are going back and buying the Wii U again anyway. Like, I'm not kidding. There's people out there that are buying the Wii U, even though it's discontinued. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube that have actually posted videos of never having a Wii U before, but bought it and all that. Like, last year or 2 years ago. They made the videos and all that, and they were brand new, so they weren't older videos. And that's the thing, though, people are still buying older consoles. So I don't really get why they do this, but they do it all the time. I tried researching it and figuring out exactly why they want to do it, because I don't think it's just because of they want you to buy the Switch or, you know, a newer console. I think it might be there might be another reason why they do this too. I don't know, but it's annoying because, like I said, there's certain games that will run easier on the older systems. Plus, you got the theme shops and all that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know there were freaking theme shops for the 3DS. So I was unable to get all the themes. I got most of them, but I was unable to get all of them that I wanted because they shut it down. Because it was part of the shop, so you can't buy them. And then I want to clarify, they didn't freaking go on sale. So yeah, clearly there's a problem with this, and this is kind of why people are like probably doing this. But like I said too, with a new console and all that, having like someone buy multiple games and to mess with Nintendo like that's not really the smartest idea. That's not the smartest idea because Nintendo, will try to sue you, and they actually have a way they have a good argument to do it. With these older consoles, they don't have the best argument, but I don't know, even then, I feel like it doesn't do really any good because in America, I don't know how other countries are, but America, the freaking court system sucks. Yeah, it freaking sucks because even though a company screws you over and you have, evidence and all that, it doesn't matter, they freaking still screw you over, so I don't know, but yeah, I said that's why I'm kind of going back and downloading like older games and all that. But I mean, I'll still buy them on a new console sometimes too, because like I said, they control different on different consoles. But I don't know. But then Nintendo also has a thing where they like to charge you. They basically keep porting games to the Switch, but they're charging you more for them, So like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, it's being re-released on the Switch, but I have a feeling they're gonna charge you like $60 for or something. Where on the 3DS, it's like it'd be way less than that. So yeah, but it's just kind of annoying. But that's kind of what they'll probably do because they've been doing it all the time. Now, some of these ports, they've added new stuff to it, but a lot of them they either add nothing to them or they don't add enough to where like it's worth the price, they want you to charge you for. So, yeah, that's kind of why I don't have New Super Mario Brothers, I don't have New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, because they ported that to the Switch, but there's not really a reason for me to buy it because all it has is I might buy it down the road just to have it because I like to collect Mario games, but otherwise I feel like it probably ain't really worth buying it. Plus you only get to play as Toadette, and it's all they really do to it, and basically I hear it controls worse, and on top of that, it's probably my least favorite New Super Mario Brothers game too. So I don't have a reason to play it. But yeah, I don't know, but like I said too, I'm not saying that they're in the wrong here for suing this person, because this technically is a console that still has Wi-Fi and all of that on there, but it's still stupid, for them to do this with the older consoles. And yeah, the 3DS and the Wii U are about to lose their Wi-Fi next month too, so that's gonna suck, but yeah, I don't know what to say about that, yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and probably end up letting things go from here. So tell me what you guys think about Nintendo suing someone for pirating games and all that. Because I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on that. But anywho, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.